Welcome to Storytime with Mama V. I'm your host, Victoria, but you can call me Mama V. In this show, we go on storytime adventures where magic exists, where brave knights and courageous princesses come out to play, and where the good always defies evil. Now, get comfy, because storytime is about to begin. Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Mama V. I'm so excited to read to you today. Today I'm reading Carnival Chaos, the What If Kids series, written by Nicole Drinkwater. I featured other What If Kid books on the show, and I will link those in the show notes description. But for now, let's get into Carnival Chaos. Let's go. There once was a young boy whose questions grew more, like, how did I get here? And what is this for? His name was Kale, and he had a very kind heart. His imagination was wild, causing his worries to start. The excitement and glow from all of the lights made Kale feel very small in such a large, open sight. Mama grabbed his hand and led him around through garbage and wrappers littering the ground. Ugh. The screaming and shouting made Kale feel uneasy, and the warm wind in the air smelled sweet and cheesy. Welcome to the carnival. As they stepped through the gate and started to walk, a large ride had just finished and banged with a knock. Kale saw a little boy whose face was very white. As the boy ran off the ride, he looked a terrible fright. What is wrong with that boy, Mama? Why does he look that way? Oh, well, maybe he was having fun, but had no time to stay. Mama said with a shrug. Mama, Kale said with a very loud cough. What if I get on a ride, but then I can't get off? Kale, we will go and just look at the rides. If you do not want to get on, we can watch from the side. Oh, what if I eat cotton candy and it gets stuck in my throat? Or what if I get chased, rammed, or licked by a goat? Mama sighed thoughtfully, and then she said cautiously, cotton candy will always melt away on your tongue, and goats only want to play, jump, and have fun. You will stand by my side and hold on to my hand. Let's listen to the music. Let's go listen to the band. The crowds had gathered so very, very large. People were dancing and clapping and stomping very hard. Kale covered his ears as they started to sing. It is way too loud, Mama. I can't hear a thing. Looking up at a great big wheel, Kale's legs started to shake. Watching it turn round and around made his stomach start to, ache. Oh no, what if that wheel falls over? What if that wheel falls on me? Come on now, let's go. There's so much more to see, Mama whispered in his ear. The clowns were all dressed up in bright colors and stripes. Some were small, some were skinny, some were smelling pretty ripe. Kale heard a voice. It was quiet and small. He looked up at a clown that was at least 10 feet tall.
Hey there, kid,
he said.
Would you like a balloon? I can make any animal you like, even a baboon.
Thank you, Kale said with a great big grin. The clown just nodded, winked, and tapped on his chin. A small chugging train before them passed. Choo-choo. Mama said, let's try it out. It will not go too fast. Kale's foot stepped in, and Mama picked him up quick. They sat side by side, and the seatbelt went click. Kale's hands were very sweaty, clammy, and stiff. Mama rubbed his head gently as the train started to shift. The train was moving from left to right, jiggling and wiggling with all of its might. I'm liking this ride, Mama. It makes me feel funny. Maybe we'll ride it again, if I have enough money, Mama winked. As the ride slowly rumbled down to a stop, Kale laughed. He stood up and he jumped off with a pop. Mama took his little hand and let him off the track. Kale asked his mama, "When can we come back?" "It is time to go home, little bug. I'm so glad you've had fun, but everyone is heading to bed now, even the sun." "Thank you, Mama, for bringing me here today. I did not think I would like it, but now I want to stay." "That makes me so happy, Kale. You tried something new. Next time that we come, you will know just what to do." "I love you, Mama," Kale said with his eyes closed tight. "I love you more, little bug. Sweet dreams and good night." Worries are normal. Please don't think they're strange. They come and they go with every life change. So how many of my awesome listeners have visited a fair or a carnival in the summer, depending when you're listening to this story? I'm recording this in September, and I know I attended a couple of fairs. And yeah, it could be super overwhelming. There's all these rides and there are all these people and noise and all of the things. So Mr. Kale had a lot of questions, but I'm glad that his worries were put to rest by his strong and kind and loving mama by his side. Thank you so much for listening in and joining me as I read through Carnival Chaos, The What If Kid. As I mentioned, I have linked the other books in the show notes description. Please share this episode with a friend, and I will see you on the next episode of Storytime with Mama V. Bye for now.